It's the Tell Me Something Good podcast.
Because we believe that there is still good in the world.
Hi, I'm Lori Gray.
And I'm Rob Joe. We talk about the good things happening at Christ United Methodist Church here in Greensboro, North Carolina.
And we have a little fun, too.
We're so glad you're here.
Rojo, you ready?
Yeah, let's get this show on the road.
Or podcast.
Yes, let's get this podcast on the road.
Well, hey, Rojo.
How's it going?
It's good. I have a disclosure.
Okay.
Just for our listeners, because we have so many of them. But, so you might hear a beep, and I apologize, but I can't control it. So I have a sensor that needs to be replaced, and I don't have the sensor right now. It's a whole thing. But anyway, just so in case anybody hears it.
It's a Monday morning. We're practicing grace.
Yeah, thank goodness for that. So.
Beep.
Stop it. Oh, you're not. Oh, no. So, the something good today is we have
a special guest.
And anybody want to take a guess who it is? I don't know. Hint.
Samuel.
Ah, you were supposed to give a hint.
That was a very upfront hint.
And shockingly, he's wearing Duke Blue.
And the Duke Blue socks that someone gave to me. I'm not saying any names. LG.
There you go.
Oh, I gave him Duke Blue socks. I did.
Well, welcome to the podcast, Pastor Samuel.
Thank you for having me, Rojo and LG.
We're so glad to have you here, especially since you're leaving us.
Yes. Hate to be leaving you guys, but time has arrived.
Yep.
That
the
is
bishop has spoken.
Yes.
There you go. Well,
so tell us about your new appointment. Sorry, I
didn't mean
to cut you off.
Nope, I was going to say the same thing.
Well, one church, I feel like I made someone angry. It's called Chapel Hill. And you guys know that
That's right.
I'm a huge Duke fan, so
yeah.
I'm not sure about that appointment yet. But I heard they're great people. And the other church is called Midway United Methodist, so they're both very close to my house. One 5 miles, the other one 7 miles.
Nice.
That's really good news for you.
Yes.
So, yeah, I didn't even put all that together when you told me when we heard your appointments, but God has a wicked sense of humor, doesn't he?
God was laughing.
he said, I'm going to fix you. Watch this.
So maybe I should wear a Duke shirt my first Sunday there just to let them know where I stand.
I would do it.
In Duke Chapel Hill.
Just get it out of the way.
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
And I did meet some people at the other church, so there's some Carolina fans, state fans, but they're very welcoming. And
all
glad
God's
to have
children.
Them. Yes. We have to pray for the Carolina fans. They need some prayers.
Right, okay. Well, it's going to be fine.
It will.
All us Carolina fans are going to be okay. We're pretty good people.
It makes the world balance. It would be boring if everybody was a Duke fan. So glad to have Carolina fans.
It takes all kinds to make this world go round.
It does.
Duke fans included.
Yeah.
Okay, Rojo.
We're going to get. He's sitting all the way over there.
We're going to get rid of We Miss Robert if you start talking like that.
So, tell us what your favorite thing about working at Christ Church has been.
I would just say the people. I love all the people here. It's been very welcoming. And I think Christ is the example of how every church should be. Everyone should feel welcome when they walk through the doors. So,
I love it.
Yeah. Well, we have definitely loved having you here.
Love
being
being
fun.
here.
I know that we can be kind of loud. He texted me last week and said he had to go sit out in his car to do what were you doing?
Pastoral calls.
Because we were
working
being
on my
too loud in
paperwork.
the office.
Oh, no, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's not good to call someone and say, my condolences about your loved one, and then it's
Ruckus.
Chaos.
Yes. They might say, this pastor's crazy calling me in my time of bereavement. Like, where is he at? The game room, but it's okay.
Well, and that was the day that Debbie came. And
Oh, yeah.
So, for those of you listening, we had our talent show a few weeks back, and we auctioned off an hour of time in the Creative Corner. And Debbie Hayes, who is on our staff parish relations committee, she won the bid for the hour. And so the day that Samuel was doing his calls, she came in, and we were, I guess it wasn't abnormally loud. It was just an added voice.
Well, how did Debbie Hayes enjoy the 30 minutes in the Creative Corner?
I think she loved it.
Yeah. We just got to chat kind of about what we do during the week and kind of how we, get to Sunday every week, I guess is one way to put it. And then she took us out to lunch, which was really fun.
Wow.
So we got to hang out some more. Some of our table conversation was like favorite place to get a burger, favorite place to like just go in general. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And you're going to be so proud of me, Pastor Samuel.
What happened?
What I had the the portobello mushroom sandwich at Harper's.
I was going to say, should we name businesses unless they're going to give some endorsement?
That's right.
This is not sponsored. This is
it
not
is not.
So
sponsored.
they need to give some money for the names.
That's right.
A
We're going to
restaurant.
start working on that. No, but
That's so awesome.
I had the portobello mushroom sandwich, and it was so good. Because you're
Vegetarian.
Yep,
Yes,
you're
I was trying to
vegetarian.
think of this other place that I eat burgers at. Where can I get another sandwich from? That's good. So
Yeah, it was
portobello
awesome.
mushroom.
Yeah,
I may have to try that.
yeah, it was really good, and it's close. It's right here, at Friendly. So
But Harper's needs to give some money for that promo.
that's right.
Nothing in life is free.
No, church has to pay the bills. So
That's right. We got to keep the lights on.
All right, well, tell us something good, LG. Something else.
Oh, so today we went and did one of my favorite things is to Pentecost is Sunday, so we're gonna wear red, celebrate the birth of the church. It's also gonna be
Youth
Youth
Sunday.
Sunday. But in preparation for Pentecost Sunday, we again purchased some little tiny Jesus figurines, and they have
so
on
Jesus
there,
is watching.
Jesus is everywhere.
Always.
And so he's got on his little red sash. So Rojo and I went and we hid those around the church today, which is like my favorite thing to do.
So people need to be aware Jesus is watching everywhere. Little Jesus is everywhere.
Little Jesus everywhere.
That's right. So one of the spots that we found was in our Narthex area at the AED machine. So I said to Lori, I said, Jesus saves. I said, it's our AED machine.
He's sitting in there.
Maybe should be a prize for those who find all the amount of baby Jesuses
Yeah.
in the church.
Well, we don't. I mean, it's fine if people take them, but we also want people to move them around.
Oh, so I hope people do not take the baby Jesus.
But some of them do.
Oh,
We're going to make sure that Jesus itinerates.
Yeah, he's going to itinerate from one. From one
Jesus just
spot.
can't stay in the same spot.
He can't. Because he's everywhere.
He's everywhere. He has to move.
So that's my something good this week because I just like to do fun things like that. What about you, Rojo? You got something good?
Yeah, so we are going to be hosting, let's see, what are we calling it? We're going to be having a Gen X meetup in actually this coming Sunday, which is from 2 to 4, and these are always super fun. Where's it at?
It's it's a funny name, Goofy Foot Tap Room.
Nice.
Yep, in High Point.
And that's in High Point. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, we just invite all of our Gen X friends and their friends. Yes,
'Cause
our
you
friends
come
and their
sometimes.
friends. Yes. We invite anybody that would like to meet up with our Gen X folks for fun, fellowship, and they're just going to kind of have a time where they look forward to the rest of the year and make some good decisions on what they want to do in the months to come.
Yeah, some serving opportunities, things like that. I'm sure the Habitat Build will come up. We're helping Hands for Hunger. That'll be this fall. We usually participate in that. The Advent Workshop, things like that. So
Yeah.
anyway, it's always a good time. So I'm looking forward to that.
So with Pastor Samuel in the room, we also have Lunch Bunch coming up in May. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what might be happening there with Kathy Mess?
Lunch Bunch is always a great opportunity for us senior adults to get together. I said us senior adults. I'm not quite a senior adult
I
yet.
was like, wow,
but
okay, if
I
that's
love the
what-
senior adults, but I'm not there yet. So if you all can make it, definitely come out. We have food catered by Shelby Phillips, who's a member of Christ United Methodist Church. She always has great meals, great portion sizes. We just have a great time. And Kathy is coming from the Greensboro Science Center, so that's a local business. That's another plug for a local
Yep.
business.
More money coming our way.
Yes, we
Yeah.
need some advertisers and advertisement. So come out for that. That'll definitely be fun. Charles Penley, he tells jokes, and if he's not able to tell jokes, I tell jokes. So do
So we
not
hope
throw
Charles is
tomatoes.
there.
Yes, we hope Charles is there because I'm not a good joke teller. So do not throw any tomatoes at me because my feelings will be hurt if I have to tell jokes.
Well, so I need you to remember, so you'll be in there. I need you to ask Kathy if the sloth is at the Science Center yet. I think it is, but I need to know if it's out.
Okay.
Maybe I'll pop down there.
Yeah,
I need
come
to
see-
talk to her.
I like sloths from the movie Ice Age, so that's another plug for the movie Ice Age.
Kid
So,
and sloth.
The sloth is so funny. The
My
actor,
sister is getting
John.
complex because I've talked about her on the podcast a few times, but this is a good thing I'm saying about her. Hello, Lauren. Okay, so
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
hello. So she does an incredible impression of Sid the Sloth,
And I love
and
Sid
my
the
mom
Sloth.
loves it very much. So, just a little funny moment. We were talking about the sloth from Ice Age.
And tell your mother, Mrs. Cho, I said it wrong. Yes, I said it correct. I'm going to say
You're
Diane.
good, you're good.
I don't want to disrespect. Thank you for the plant. Please pray for me on there. And funny story, I told Robert how my plant that you gave me killed one of my wife's plants. So I said,
What?
I have a killer plant. So she separated. She separated it.
Wait, what?
My mom had seen at the store, she was like, I guess in the plant section, and she had seen where there was a little pot or planter that had "Y'all pray for me" or something like that
Yeah.
on it. So she bought it for Samuel because she
Yeah.
saw the phrase.
Y'all pray for me.
She thought
Please
about
pray
him.
for me.
And so when he took it home, he put it next to one of Heather's plants. Heather is Samuel's wife, and it like killed one of the leaves on her plant.
So the leaves started turning brown. She was like, your plant killed my plant leaves. So she had to separate them. Thank you, Mrs. Joe, for the killer plant.
You got to keep them separated.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sorry.
So, do you have any funny stories you want to share with us, or things that have happened in the office that make you just LOL?
I'm trying to think. It's a lot of funny stories.
Because we're just a real good time.
Yes, I have a lot of surprise visits from Jesus on a stick to
Oh, you got Mildred,
I have Mildred in the room now and a gnome.
the scary baby.
Oh, the scary baby, she's very scary. I have not seen the little scary baby in a long time, but that baby makes me very nervous when I see her. So hopefully she does not appear again.
Well, maybe she'll come visit you before you leave.
Oh, I hope not. I thought that was like the Exorcist doll.
You just thought she was going to sit up and her head was going to spin around.
I don't know what she's very scary. So you ever see this little doll, you will see what I'm saying.
So, for
She's
those of
very
you
scary.
listening, oh, sorry, go ahead.
You good.
We just have lots of fun things in the office that we kind of let rotate and flow between offices. So you never know when you're going to walk into your office in the morning and find someone sitting in your chair. And by someone, I mean
A doll.
a very scary doll.
Or a tiny Jesus.
Like going past it, surprise, surprise. I can't say it like the way he does.
Surprise, surprise,
You might have a surprise.
That's right. So we keep everybody on their toes.
You have to be on your toes. And I feel bad because I thought Lori Gray was responsible for Mildred, but Pastor Nikki has got in on the role playing. She said, I put the Mildred in there. So I need to apologize to Lori Gray because I just knew
Thank
that
you,
was a
Pastor
Lori
Sandy.
Gray prank.
Publicly apologizing.
Wow. I mean, I get blamed for a lot of things.
Well, most things you do.
She does.
I
So
just said do.
Taking the podcast down now. No, I mean, I'm not responsible for all the things.
Just 98.9.
99.9.
No.
Like the Lysol says, 99.9. That's another plug for Lysol.
Oh
so
my
it said-
God.
Oh,
Like-
Pastor Sam is
Our
going to make a
budget's
list.
going to be through the roof.
He's going to contact all these. And we're talking about you on the podcast, so you owe us some advertising dollars.
Send the checks payable to Christ United Methodist Church,
In the
Greensboro.
memo line, Samuel Moore is awesome.
Yeah.
Bless you. Pray for me.
All right.
So-
Well, do we have anything else? I don't even know how long. We may have been talking for a long time. It feels like it, but maybe not. Are you timing us? You keep looking at your watch.
Well, she said I was boring. So
I
she,
did
she
not.
said it seemed like it was a long time. My
Well,
feelings
no.
are-
I mean, I just sometimes we get in here and we don't want it to be 20 minutes long because people will be like, all right, y'all, that's enough.
So Lori and I are going to both now share one thing that we love about you and working with you, and one thing we're going to miss about you. And then we'll sign off for the week, I guess.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So I'll start with my one thing that I love, and then you can do your one thing that you love, I guess. So I love the way that you interact with the congregation when you're preaching. It's so engaging and it's very interactive, because when you don't hear people talking back, you're like, all right, I guess you're asleep. Or you'll say they're just fun little phrases like that. So I just appreciate the way that you make the sermons not just like a kind of like you're talking at them, but like it's really an engaging time. So thanks
Thank you,
for that.
Joe.
So, Samuel is very, very caring. And whenever I have been traveling, which I don't do a lot, and when I travel, I'm not going far. I mean, I stay within the state of North Carolina. Anyway, but he has gotten upset with me a couple of times because he'll say, let me know you made it safe. And one time I forgot, and he got real mad at me.
2 times she forgot because the last time she just went to the mountain, she didn't text me. So I said, I'm not going to say anything.
Forget about that.
But I
See,
would just
I did
say,
forget.
I went all the way across the pond and I texted Pastor Samuel.
Oh, I heard about
All
it.
the way
In
on the
Poland.
other side of the world. And I got a
Yes.
message from Robert Joe saying that Robert was okay, but Lori in North Carolina,
I did let you know when I got to the beach.
but she did not let me know when she got to the mountains. I said, okay. So I'm not even going to, I'm not even
Bigfoot
going
might
to,
have gotten her. We would never have known.
I
we
was,
never known.
I was not unaccompanied though. I mean, I had.
And I just watched the movie again, Searching. So it is,
gosh.
Oh my gosh. Well,
so
I
that's
am
another
so sorry.
plug for Searching. So
Well, you know what?
send the
I thought-
money to the church.
There was a lot going on. We had to stop in Asheville to see Abby, and then get. I'm sorry.
How long does it take to say a text?
I know,
I'm here.
I know.
You can even
Took me
voice.
about 25
what-
seconds.
I'm here. Siri
Wow.
text
Y'all are
Samuel.
killing
I'm
me.
here. Send.
Y'all are feeling me.
You don't even have to text it with your hands. Just talk.
Well, I was not alone in the car, so I couldn't do talk to text. They would have been. I don't know. I mean, I could have. I'm sorry, but this is what I love about you is that you're so caring. You're always like, let me know you made it safe, and whenever you leave for the day, you're like, be careful. I'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing.
Lord willing.
Lord willing. It's
Eh.
the best.
Yeah, and that would be the thing, just kind of piggybacking on that is, like, I mean, I think that for the most part, like we're all so good at checking in on each other, but Pastor Samuel, like, just takes it to the next
Oh,
level.
yeah.
Every single afternoon when he leaves, he's like, all right, I'm leaving, but, like, text me if you need me, call me if you need me, be safe. I mean, and it's never just, like, being said. Like, it's said, like, from within. So that's
Well, I
what
love
I'm
you guys. So
We love you.
Just
And
make
he's
sure
the
you guys
only
are-
one that does that.
Yeah.
Mort's doesn't do that.
I just walk out of the office. I'm like, bye, see y'all tomorrow. But I say that in my head.
he goes, well, friends and neighbors, I'll see you later. And
Yeah.
that's it. And then he leaves.
Well, that's that Mr. Rogers in Moors, but he cares though.
Yeah.
He does. I know. We're just picking on him because we know he might listen to the podcast later. And then we can, we always like to.
Norris.
Norris.
Remember, he's called him Norris.
Yeah.
So what are you going to miss about Pastor Samuel?
I'm just going to miss his presence in the office and him checking on us. And I mean, because I really do feel like he cares about us. And so, I mean, it's going to be sad. And him like scaring me sometimes when I'm
You're
leaving.
going to miss
and
being
he's,
scared.
I never scared Lori Gray. Now Lori
Can't say
Gray,
that about me.
I scared you, Robert,
Yeah, I
several
like a little
times.
Child.
Now Lori Gray is telling stories. She didn't even mention that she shot me with a gun, not once
A
but
Nerf
twice.
gun.
A Nerf
Let's
gun.
let's
Oh my
let's
God.
specify.
well, it was a Nerf gun. Okay.
This is getting rowdy.
It is getting around.
Yes.
Look, Pastor Sam was like, I don't know if I want to do this. What are we going to talk about? I was like, I can't tell you. I don't know. We just start talking and it just goes. And now we've talked about all kinds of things.
So Nerf owes some money for advertising too, 'cause we said Nerf. So that's like 10 sponsors.
Oh my gosh! Wow, this podcast is just growing by the minute.
I know, but you've been so much fun to have in the office.
Well, thanks for having me.
We've liked picking on you and
Yes, you pick on me, shoot me with Nerf guns.
Yes, thank you for specifying. Well, we're so glad that Reedsville's just a short drive down the road, and we'll
Yes.
just come pester you
we're
less
you gonna do
frequently.
drive-through stuff at your church.
I do not know. So
He's like, and I'm not telling you because I don't
Yes.
want y'all driving up there.
coming in with sombreros and playing music out the window.
Yeah. Well,
We're
thank
gonna
you
miss
for
you so much.
yeah.
Miss you guys.
And thank you for what you mean to all of us, not just LG and I, but all of us here at Christ Church.
Thank you, Robert Joe. We miss Robert, so that people do not know about that. That's
Just a fun little inside joke.
that's the inside joke.
Must have been outside.
And I'm crying not because I'm sad, but because of my allergies. But people cannot see. me.
Okay.
Dang it! I thought we really broke you.
I know. Oh.
All right. Well, if you guys have any questions about the content that we had from today's episode, you can check us out on the website, which is christgreensboro.org.
Or you can email us at info@christgreensboro.org. And we really, really appreciate Pastor Samuel being on the podcast with us today.
Thanks for having me on something good to talk about, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Tell me something good.
Tell me something good. I would sing, but I cannot sing, so I want
That's
you all to
not what
come
I
back
heard.
next
Ken
week.
Free told me you could sing.
I can't say that. I cannot say that over there.
This is
But
going to be public. Don't say it.
I cannot say.
All
Ken
right.
Free, you shouldn't tell stories.
Well, until next time, we hope you guys have a great week. And
And we will talk to you next week.
all right. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.